This is the graphical view of nitrogen cycle. As we seeing here that atmospheric nitrogen converts into ammonium ion. The nitrogen fixing by bacteria. Conversion of ammonium into nitrite, then nitrate, then assimilated into plants. After decomposition, again change into ammonium ion. Animal takes nitrogen from plants. Nitrate again go back in the form of nitrogen. So this is complete nitrogen cycle. The reservoir of nitrogen is in the atmosphere. It is not a sedimentary cycle. Now we will see various steps of nitrogen cycle in our lecture. So we can see here there are many steps in nitrogen cycle. First one is the nitrogen fixation. The conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into ammonium ion. This is called nitrogen fixation. Next step is the nitrification. The conversion of ammonium ion into nitrite and then nitrate by bacteria. This is called nitrification. Next one is the use of this nitrate after absorption by plants and forming the amino acids. This is called assimilation. Then after the death and decay and release of excretory material and decomposition by bacteria and fungi, this form change into the ammonia again. This is called the ammonification. Next, the soil nitrate again changes into atmospheric nitrogen by denitrifying bacteria. So this step is called denitrification. So we can see here there is the nitrogen fixation, ammonification, nitrification, denitrification and assimilation are the major steps of the nitrogen cycle. First we will see that nitrogen is a constituent of amino acids, proteins, hormones, chlorophyll and many of the vitamins in both plants and animals. We can see here the atmosphere, 78% gas is the nitrogen gas, followed by oxygen 21.21%. And we can see here the plants compete with microbes for the limiting nitrogen that is available in soil. Thus, nitrogen is a limiting nutrient for both natural and agricultural ecosystems. In this diagram, we can see the root nodules of the legumes because it is our topic, especially the biological nitrogen fixation. The bacteria lives in these root nodules of legumes in the future slides. Then the first step of nitrogen cycle, nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen exists as two nitrogen atoms joined by a very strong triple covalent bond. The process of conversion of nitrogen into ammonia is termed as nitrogen fixation. There are two types especially except the industrial combustion. First process is the lightning process. The important thing is that this bond is broken by light. This nitrogen convert into nitrogen dioxide, nitrite, then convert to nitric acid, and this nitric acid converts into nitrate, and this nitrate with raindrop comes into the soil and absorbed by plants. But major nitrogen fixation replaced by microbes. Next process is ammonification. The decomposition of organic nitrogen of dead plants and animals into ammonia is called ammonification, and this decomposition and ammonification process is done by the bacteria and fungi especially. Nitrification. Some of this ammonia that is present in the soil after fixation volatilizes and re-enters the atmosphere, but most of it converted into nitrate by soil bacteria in the two steps. First step, that forms a nitrite, and the next step, nitrite converts into nitrate, because nitrate is the preferable form of nitrogen that is absorbed by the plants. The bacteria Nitrosomonas and Nitrococcus, these two bacteria are involved in the first step, the conversion of ammonia into nitrite. So in the objective question, when the MCQ you will ask for the process, you should remember that the conversion of ammonia into nitrite is done by the Nitrosomonas and Nitrococcus. But the conversion of nitrite into nitrate, this oxidation is done by another bacteria. This is called Nitrobacter. Sometimes these ask the two-step process. They will see in the MCQ the conversion of ammonia into nitrite and then nitrate, and they will label the step 1 and step 2, A and B, and you should choose the bacteria. So in the first step you will choose one of these options, and the step number 2 you will choose the Nitrobacter. Both are chemoautotrophs. The nitrate thus formed is absorbed by the plant and transported to the leaves. In leaves it is used to form the ammonia that finally convert into amino acid, that is called assimilation. Next step, denitrification. The conversion of these nitrate into atmospheric nitrogen is called denitrification, and this process is performed by two bacteria, especially in your syllabus, Pseudomonas and Thiobacillus. You should remember the name of bacteria species. Pseudomonas and Thiobacillus are involved in the steps of denitrification. Next, now we will see our topic, biological nitrogen fixation. In the first physical step we will discuss about lightning process, but major nitrogen fixation is done by microbes, prokaryotic species. Only certain prokaryotic species are capable of fixing nitrogen. Reduction of nitrogen to ammonia is called biological nitrogen fixation. Now, there are two types of microbes, free living or symbiotic. As you know, when two organisms live together and benefit to each other equally, they are called symbiotic relationship. In symbiotic relationship, we will see two examples, but here we will see free living nitrogen fixing microbes. Next, again two classes. In the free living, they are aerobic or anaerobic. Azotobacter and Bergerrhenia are free living nitrogen fixing bacteria in the soil, while Rhodospirillum and Bacillus are anaerobic free living bacteria. Addition, some Anabaena and Nostoc are also free living nitrogen fixation bacteria. They convert nitrogen into ammonia by a special enzyme, that is nitrogenase, and this step is a reduction step. Nitrogenase is involved in the reduction process. When you study the enzymology, you will see the enzymes which are involved in the reduction process are involved in the class first enzyme, oxidoreductase enzyme. Symbiotic nitrogen fixation, first example is Rhizobium, that is a rod-shaped bacteria that lives in the root nodules of legumes like alfalfa, sweet clover, sweet pea, lentil, garden pea, broad bean, clover bean, as you NCERT. Another example where a microbes fix nitrogen symbiotically but not in legumes, means non-leguminous plant, that is the ulnus. The plant name is ulnus. These are root nodules of ulnus. And Frankia, that is a microbe that lives in this non-legume plant. Ulnus is not a legume. That is a legume. This is a non-legume plant. Both are example of symbiotic nitrogen fixation. Now we will see a special protein, leg hemoglobin. Leg why? Legumes. This is the section of soybean root nodule. And you can see here the red spots, and these red spots due protein, that is the leg hemoglobin. This structure is like myoglobin. This is the globin protein and this is a heme group. This hemoglobin binds with, leg hemoglobin binds with oxygen. Due to red color, it is named the hemoglobin and it is scavenger. We will see in the next slide. First, we will see the formation of root nodule, that how these root nodules are formed in the plants. As we know, microbes live in soil, the rhizobacteria. Rhizobium normally lives aerobically, in the soil, that is an anaerobic bacteria. First, it contacts with the root hairs of legumes. Next, infect the root hair and it creates a hook-like structure, and this bacteria infect from here and multiply like one by one like a thread. This is called infection thread, and finally infect a cortical cell, and this bacteria modified into bacteroid in the cortical or pericycle cell, and due to external growth they gives nodule formation. A mature nodule is complete with vascular tissue content with those of the root. The nodules thus formed establish a direct vascular connection with the host for exchange of nutrient, because bacteria will need food and plant will need nitrogen. Now we will see, as we discussed in the previous slide, nitrogenase enzyme is a crucial enzyme for the nitrogen fixation enzyme. There are two proteins we need for this biological nitrogen fixation, especially in the symbiotic case. One is the nitrogenase, next one the leg hemoglobin. The nitrogenase enzyme is a MOFE protein. It requires Fe for binding of oxygen and MO as a cofactor. This is the structure of nitrogenase. Here I want to show you that the enzyme commission number of this enzyme is starting with a 1, as we discussed in the previous slide, that this is the class of oxidorreductase enzyme. You can see here enzyme commission number starts with 1. One crucial thing is that NIF gene is present in the bacteria which form the protein nitrogenase. Without NIF gene, this nitrogenase will not form. So forming thus this nitrogenase protein or enzyme Bacteria have a gene that is called NIF gene. Now this is a step of the reduction, how this nitrogen converts into ammonium ion by the nitrogenase enzyme. This is a nitrogenase enzyme. This is the active site for this nitrogen molecule. And first step is the reduction, then reduction, then reduction. And finally 2 molecules of ammonia are released and enzyme is now free again. This enzyme is sensitive to oxygen, means it will be inactive in the presence of oxygen. So leg hemoglobin protein works as a oxygen scavenger and protect this enzyme from inactivation, because that leg hemoglobin binds the oxygen which is needed by the bacteria. It is interesting to note that these microbes live as aerobes under free living condition where nitrogenase is not operational. जब ये बैक्टीरिया फ्री रहता है तो कैसा है, एरोबिक है, बट जैसे ही नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन के लिए आता है तो कैसा हो जाता है, एनोरोबिक हो जाता है. Now the important question is that for the production of one ammonium molecule and 8 ATP are essential. This reaction producing 2 ammonia molecule. So this complete reaction will need 16 ATP molecule. But for one ammonia molecule, there is needed the 8 ATP molecules. Fate of ammonia. After absorption, nitrate convert to nitrite, into ammonium ion. And this ammonium ion, after reductive amination, this ammonium reacts with a keto acid like alpha ketoglutarate, and in the presence of enzyme glutamate dehydrogenase enzyme in the NADPH as its coenzyme, it produces first amino acid, that is glutamate. And further, remaining 19 and there are 20 amino acid. First is the glutamate is formed by this process of transamination. How this work we will see. Means this is amino acid which is formed by first step. This is another keto acid. Then this ammonia will be donated to this keto acid. Now this keto acid will convert to its amino acid form, and this amino acid will convert into its keto acid form. Like when there is glutamate and this is pyruvate, then glutamate will remain as alpha ketoglutarate and pyruvate after transamination. Yeah, after getting that this amino group will convert into the alanine. Then this is the transamination reaction, and this transamination reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme transaminase. Last slide. The 2 most important amides are asparagine and glutamine. Asparagine is produced by the aspartic acid and glutamine is produced by the glutamic acid. How? This glutamic acid or glutamate, this process, after the glutamine synthetase, these convert into glutamine. They get one ammonia and this is attached ammonia. It is given by this one. Then the precursor of asparagine is aspartic acid, the precursor of glutamine is glutamate. The hydroxyl part of the acid is replaced by another NH2 radical, since amide contain more nitrogen than the amino acid. There is single amino group. There are 2 amino groups. transferred to the other part of the plant via xylem vessel. In addition, along with the transpiration stream, the nodules of the some plants export the fixed nitrogen as urides. This is the most important question. और कैसे फॉर्म में प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं? यूराइड्स की फॉर्म में. These compounds also have a particularly high nitrogen to carbon ratio. So these are the most important parts from your point of view up to the NEET examination, board examination, and other competitive examination. And these slides we discussed about the nitrogen fixation, which is both lightning by biological. Biological is again by symbiotic or free living. Symbiotic by legumes, non-legumes. There are free living bacteria. That is a main. And the ammonification process, assimilation and nitrification by Nitrosomonas, Nitrovector and Nitrococcus, and finally the denitrification. So this is complete lecture according to your NCERT based lecture about nitrogen fixation.